time is literally running out for Bitcoin. We are about to see a massive move being created in about 2 days, and every single indicator is pointing in towards this fact. Look, volume is still declining inside of this consolidation range, and we are about to form another symmetrical triangle where we are about to get a massive breakout from off. So time is running out, and you should be getting ready. So first of all, for the very short term, well, yesterday night we actually saw a breakout happening of this small symmetrical triangle that we were having a look in towards, and of course we were at the same time still trading inside of a weekend, which was one thing that I was exactly warning you guys about. And at the same time, we were, of course, running in towards this resistance right here. So still trading inside of a weekend, and of course touching major resistance. So we got this rejection back in towards the close price of our CME gap. This was exactly what I was expecting, what would happen during the weekend, that we were just gonna consolidate around our CME close price, which in this case was about 29.8k. And yes, indeed, we are at this point still exactly trading at about that price. That is looking absolutely beautiful. And at the same time, we are still holding our most important support levels. And as long as we can be trading above these support levels, well, I will still be bullish on the Bitcoin price. And my game plan is actually very simple, and it has been very simple for the past couple of weeks. Now, I will be having a look in towards this economic data in just a minute, and also some other very important charts. But first of all, I have actually been saying for a couple of weeks that everything that happens inside of this consolidation range is all pretty much just noise. And yes, we are still consolidating in towards this range, and either a breakout towards either the upside or towards the downside is going to be decisive. If we are going to be breaking this one towards the downside, well, I just think we are going to be hitting our next support levels, which is going to be coming all the way down towards the 27.4k, around that level. And we also have our horizontal supports right here, and the first one is going to be coming in at about the 28.5k. So that's very easy if we are going to be breaking down. Now, if we are going to be breaking towards the upside, well, we are just going to be creating another leg towards the upside. And the official price target of this sort of bull flag that you might be having a look in towards would be all the way up towards this 35k target that I have highlighted on this chart. Okay, and this big move is gonna be imminent because we are about to have another FOMC meeting, another rate hike decision, which, if you have a look in towards this chart, has always resulted in pivotal moments in the Bitcoin chart. As well as we are still seeing this lowest volatility ever. Basically, the Bollinger Bands are trading at the same narrow stages as we saw at this bear market bottom, and in the imminent short term, we are forming a new symmetrical triangle on a 4-hourly time frame, which is definitely something we could be having a look in towards after we saw, this breakout happening yesterday towards the upside. Of course, we saw this rejection because we were still trading inside of a weekend, but because of that price action, we are right now forming a new symmetrical triangle, which, because we are coming in towards this symmetrical triangle with bearish momentum, as you can be seeing right here, we got bearish momentum towards the downside, then we created this symmetrical triangle. Well, because of that, it is going to be actually more likely that we are going to be breaking this one towards the downside. But of course, because the larger term trend is still towards the upside, and it does not look like it's about to stop anytime soon. And also, because literally everyone on crypto Twitter is right now actually bearish, well, then I am thinking actually, well, the opposite is going to be happening, and we are just going to be seeing this break towards the upside. But we will need to be having a look in towards this whenever we will actually be breaking out, and you will be the first one to know on my Twitter profile, and also in my free Telegram channel with a link down in the description. So that will be very important to keep in mind. This symmetrical triangle is also definitely something I want to be having a look in towards, just like this indicator right here, because last time around we saw about a 40% price increase in only about 2 weeks time, and literally the Bollinger Bands are right now trading at the same exact narrow stages. So we could be expecting a similar kind of move being created. And if we have a look in towards the interest rates decisions previously around, well, we can be seeing something very, very interesting happening. We can actually see that all of these red arrows towards the downside were moments where the Fed was increasing their interest rates. Now, at this green arrow, this was the only event for the FOMC meeting for the rate hike decision in all of this time where actually no rate hikes have been happening. So this green arrow was very different than all of these red arrows. And basically what we can be seeing is that once again, the Fed is expected to once again increase the interest rates with about 25 basis points. So that could be meaning that we are about to see another red arrow towards the downside being created and another time more downside momentum being created, just like all of these previous times. And yes, indeed, this is correct. If we are going to be also breaking towards the downside, I am willing to be switching my game plan. And then I am willing to be saying, all right, we are just headed towards the next support level right here that I've already talked about in this video. But I do think this interest rate hike decision could be a little bit different, because if we have a look into the probabilities, well, this rate hike decision could be the last rate hike decision before the Fed will, starting next year, once again be starting to cut the interest rates. So in my opinion, the last interest rate hike would, in my opinion, be even bullish for the Bitcoin chart. So yeah, this could be something we could have a look in towards. In the end of the day, it is going to be very important what Jerome Powell is actually going to be saying during the FOMC meeting. And about that, I will also be updating you guys about that exactly on my Twitter profile. Other than that, well, I will still remain to be bullish because the larger term trend is still towards the upside. We are still seeing a weekly time frame uptrend right here being created, and I would rather want to be longing the Bitcoin market in an uptrend, and I would actually be shorting the Bitcoin market in a downtrend. And if we have a look into the on-chain indicators, well, it does not look like this uptrend is about to stop anytime soon. We still do have a lot more room for upside if we have a look into our on-chain indicators. So that is going to be the reason why I will remain to be bullish on Bitcoin. And I just want to be having a look into in which direction we are going to be breaking this consolidation range. Now, of course, this symmetrical triangle will also be pretty important, but I do expect the price action of Bitcoin will be pretty boring still, until we will be getting our FOMC meeting, which is going to be coming in about 2 days and 11 hours at the time of recording this video. So guys, be sure to be following me on Twitter and join my free Telegram channel with the link down in the description. And with that being said, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.